Welcome back, campers, to episode 10 of the Cousin Camp podcast. I'm joined by Colin Fitzgibbon. He is the
Hello.
host and friend and uh, co host, cousin, and friend. Um, Spring has sprung, campers, and so has the break. You heard it correct. The cousin camp is going on a break after this episode. This is the season finale. So we wanted to end on a high note and talk about the things that interest us, as of late, which is the NCAA tournament. Um, Other things like other like goofy stuff that we've been thinking about. We'll recap the season in general. I just wanted to ask Colin if he filled out a bracket. Are you in any pools, Colin?
Did not enter any pools officially this year. Normally, it's something that I'm really excited about. I used to run, uh, my own with my own friends and with some coworkers and all
Mm.
that. Just time got away from me, and I looked away, and sure enough, the tournament was started. So
Yeah, it gets like that sometimes.
yeah,
It's you lose track of it, and all of a sudden it kind of just pops up. But there's a bunch of games. I mean, there's games on all day, and
exactly. So
it's it.
even though I don't have the bracket necessarily filled out, I'm just enjoying watching the games with no rooting interest for once.
That's
And
probably.
that's been great because there's been a bunch of overtime games, bunch of awesome upsets that I for sure wouldn't have called. So this has been kind of enjoyable just to kind of not have well, especially with Texas losing, not have a horse in the race anymore.
True. Yeah, Texas got upset. You had Illinois losing. You have an
State,
Ohio State getting not getting knocked off. I'm kind of getting
Baylor.
shellacked. Yeah, I'm getting shellacked in my pool. I'm in 13th out of let's see, I don't know however many, but I'm kind of like in the lower rung.
Pretty good
Uh,
tournament,
I'm
though.
kind of in the middle. Looks like it, but I have Gonzaga winning it all. I just saw them. I remember seeing them play at the beginning of the season, and they were just very talented. They have a very good NBA prospect in Jalen Suggs, and I think they'll get over the hump. I don't think they've won it. They've come close to winning a championship, but I think they might do it this time. But it was it was a good weekend for me. I found out my the cousin on the my father's side, he had his first child.
Oh, exciting! Congratulations.
Yeah, Michael. He ushered him and his family ushered little Mason into the world, and I got a picture of him. That was good to see. So that was I received good news. The weather was
Great.
good overall. Yeah, it's very big news. My other cousin on my dad's side recently had his first child as well. I don't remember her name. It's Ellie, I believe. But that was good news overall. Um, but I was, in the pre-show we were talking about different things, different funny stuff, and I, came to the realization that how continent the term continent was put in place given the fact that nations are like put together in a fashion where it's a combination, and that's the way it is. The word nation's already in combination, so instead of continent it should be called combination.
So
But
what?
I just wanted the campers to know that. I wanted to throw that out there. Um, but yeah, just there's speaking of like geography and stuff like that. Now that we're on the topic, we have a coworker at the dealership, Gary. I think we talked about him. His nickname's Rock, and I heard him get nicknamed Rock of Gibraltar. Like I think
Walter.
yeah, because I don't know. I don't know who said it. It was either Uncle Jeff or Uncle John, but they called him the Rock of Gibraltar. And I kind of had to research it because I wasn't too familiar with
Oh
it. I
man, the Pillars
researched
of
it.
Hercules.
Yeah. So that's in the based off of my research. That's on the Iberian Peninsula,
It is right on the
and
south.
it's like a monolithic structure.
It's just a massive rock.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's definitely. Is that one of the seven wonders of the world? Or
No,
no?
it should be up there.
Are we able to name the seven wonders of the world, Kyle, or no?
The seven natural wonders or the
Natural
seven
wonders.
wonders?
Oh, I didn't realize there were two. I thought it was just seven wonders.
There's the seven wonders of the world. You've got the Taj Mahal. You got
Mm-hmm.
the Grand Canyon's one. I think Niagara Falls.
Oh yeah.
Um, oh, man, what are some of the other? Great Wall of China.
Yeah, Great Wall of China. That's right. Stonehenge, is that another one?
I don't think it is, but it's definitely like a national heritage site or international heritage site.
Let's
That's a good
see.
question.
We can ask Google. Okay, Google. What are the seven natural wonders of the world?
According to Wikipedia, Seven Natural Wonders is an organization that was created with the mission of protecting and promoting the natural wonders.
This is giving me the whole spiel. Guide to the seven natural wonders.
Yeah.
The Northern Lights.
Oh, so those are the. See, that's
Yeah.
the thing. I always confuse the natural wonders and the wonders.
The
I think I
Grand
was
Canyon, you
combining-
had that.
I think I was combining both.
And then you had Paracutin. I think that's in Mexico. Victoria Falls, Mount Everest. I mean, that looks cool. Mount Everest. Great Barrier Reef. The Harbor of Rio de Janeiro. Yeah, there's other stuff, other wonders, but just to name a few. Yeah, definitely.
Then I think the wonders of the world then is like the Great Wall, Great Pyramid,
Oh yeah, wonders of the world.
the Rio de Janeiro, the Christ the Redeemer,
Oh yeah, yep.
Taj Mahal, Chichen Itza in Mexico,
Yes, yep.
Petra in Jordan, I think,
Yeah, there's like a lot of them.
and the seven.
Stonehenge is one of them.
Stonehenge,
I mean, that's pretty cool. Stonehenge. But oh Jesus, I'm still. Excuse me. Yeah, still having mic issues, but I wanted to recap last episode with you a little bit. We had Danielle Slupicki, who happens to be a Weight Watcher member. It is that was in episode 9, and she explained. I told you about how she made a complete transformation. She lost a lot of weight, and a lot of her process is based off of a real virtual experience. Given that the pandemic has happened, and she was just really had a ball. She did the photo shoot recently with Weight Watchers, and a press release should be out soon. And she was just a ball of energy. We had a good time, and we discussed other topics such as social media. She has a nice social media platform. I posted it on Instagram, and I was able to get a few followers, which was nice. She definitely showed love to the podcast, during the interview and on social media. She was able to spread the word a little bit, and it was very beneficial. Danielle's a good girl. We met in 2015. We were coworkers. We used to do business to business sales. It was it was quite a trip, and we went our separate ways, career wise. And she lives in like the New York area now. She works for a tech startup, and she's seen some success there. Campers, just when you get a chance, you can tune into episode 9. It's on Spotify and YouTube. I'm really looking forward to the break coming up. I will be heading to Florida for vacation in a couple weeks. So
Excellent.
it'll be a good time to, regroup a little bit and just really take it easy, unwind, and try to, just enjoy life a little bit.
It's important.
Also,
It's important to take a break every now
yeah.
and then. Let your mind recuperate. Let the body rest and recover.
Mhm.
We
Yeah.
work hard, and it's important to take your leisure with your hard work. So it's a balance.
Sure. Yeah, and then, we'll definitely think of ways to make the podcast better, and there's going to be more guests in the future, without a doubt. Danielle's open to making another trip as a guest, and it's just going to be a good time. It's going to be a fun journey. Danielle really hit the nail on the head when she called this a passion project because. I am very passionate about, making this podcast successful. It can be like a little stressful here and there when it comes to uploading videos and pictures and posts, but I mean it's worth it overall. It's good. It's a good way to socialize and um, do it on a virtual level, and it's a good way to involve the social media followers and um, any other guests who like to get some exposure.
Yeah,
Um,
share ourselves and relate to other people and all that.
that's what it's all about. But another topic I wanted to get into today was the game show Jeopardy. As you know, Colin, I'm a very, very big fan. We're both fans, I'd say. And, Alex Trebek, he left us late last year, passed away, Lord rest his soul. And the producers, I guess they're still on the search for a replacement. Very gigantic shoes to fill. However, the first co-host who filled in, I believe, was Ken Jennings, and I don't think there's a better fit for the role. I'll lobby for him as a fan. I'll do whatever I can to make sure he's the host of the show.
Pretty champ, yeah.
And he has the intelligence, and I think the overall wit to make the show entertaining and to make the contestants comfortable, to make the viewers enjoy the show. I feel like he's the guy. In comparison, I mean, I guess you've had other people come on. The one gentleman, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, who came on right after him. Then you had Katie Couric, and now you have Dr. Oz. These are people with big national platforms.
Big profile, yeah.
Yeah, big profiles, and and I think that might work against Ken a little bit because Ken is the champion of champions. However, he his fame was gained like years ago, but we'll see. I mean, it's really up to production. If it were up to me, I would just handle it in a democratic process and like just have viewers vote, like to or something like that. Like maybe use some kind of electoral process to get a host. But that's my whole take on the Jeopardy host thing.
It'll be good to have a permanent person back in the seat, the driver's seat. Because I agree with you. I mean, I don't necessarily like this rotating cast of characters, and no, don't give us someone who does something else. Like Trebek was great because he was the Jeopardy guy.
He was.
Like we need someone that's just Jeopardy.
Over the week. Oh, I'm sorry. What were you gonna say? Yeah.
Perfect.
I wanted to mention over the weekend I finished a Netflix special, Last Chance U. Yeah, it was very entertaining. The production crew brought it to a different sport. They brought it to basketball, and the name of the junior college that was profiled was East Los Angeles, and it was an entertaining cast of characters. Definitely, it was I would say a lot less vulgar than the football seasons were. But it's really nice to see the journey of those young men, to see how far they've come and developed, both on and off the court. Um, what other shows? Yeah, I got into Dragon Ball Z and all that. I'm watching those episodes and all that just, for entertainment. That's pretty cool. Also, I watched the Brian Reagan special. I wanted oh, that's hilarious. I don't know if you
What was
get
the
if
name of the special? Remind us.
well, I don't remember the name of it. It's brand spanking new. It came out in 2021. Um, but it's the content is just unbelievable. He really brings the same Brian Reagan energy. A lot of goofy humor like to go along with it. Um, I mean, I can show you some videos when we get off, when we finish the pod. But I just wanted to, talk about like what I've been watching. Have you been watching any shows or anything? Like,
So I'm almost through Mad Men, which has been a very fun
Classic.
show to watch.
Yeah,
And,
watch that on my furlough.
Yeah, it's been a great period piece. And I'm on the second to last episode of the whole series, so almost done with season 7. So that's been great. And then the next show I'm really going to jump into is going to be The Wire. So
Oh wow.
everyone's been saying that I'd love this show. It's
Uh-huh.
an HBO show, so
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to giving that some time and dive into that one too.
I remember. Didn't you used to be a big 24 guy?
I did, yeah.
You watched 24?
Kiefer, loved me some Kiefer, yeah.
Yeah, Kiefer. Yeah, Mad Men. Oh, me and my family, we binged the crap out of that show during my furlough. I can't believe it's been a year already, but we would just go through like an episode a night, maybe even 2, like because there wasn't anything else to do. I mean, this was before the cousin camp was put into place, and we didn't have any work. Or at least I didn't. My dad did, but like when we would get home, we'd watch it together as a family. It was cool. We all enjoyed it. That was one of the beautiful things about what the pandemic brought was togetherness and what have you. But I wanted to ask you who your favorite character was in the Mad Men show.
I do love Don, but
Hmm.
it's got to be Roger. I love Roger.
He's a real hoot.
He's a pistol. Yeah, he's a pistol. That's the perfect way to describe him.
Yeah. He, just his humor is just like that show is very well written. Peter Campbell he's a character that's you kind of learn to love, and just that whole dynamic. It's interesting to see. I don't want to spoil anything for you. Well, what season are you on?
I've got 2 episodes left.
2 episodes left. Oh, okay,
It's
gotcha.
season 7.
Season 7. All right. Um, let's see. But yeah, like I said in the pre-show, I started getting into sports bets. Huge sports fan, and just doing the best to manage the fun and everything, and don't want it to get too out of hand. But you're able to follow other bettors on there. You're able to share your bets, and
Interesting.
you're able to show your bets on via social media. I choose not to do that. I'd rather keep that stuff private. There's enough exposure as it is, and that's just how I feel in that regard. But those are pretty much all the topics I wanted to cover today. Oh yeah, there was one more thing I wanted to. I told you about the my solo at church. It went well, and we went to the Stroudsmore Inn, and the food was amazing. It's in Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, just so our campers know. And they were serving the veal, as at the buffet, And I another joke I made at the table was like why they call baby cow why they don't call why baby cows are called calves when they're just veal as well. So like when they're born they would be called a reveal because they're just veal. That's a joke I made up. I don't want to like bring up the I don't know if I'm not comfortable telling the stereotypical cop joke for this episode. Maybe some other day, like, but
It'll need some refining, but
exactly it might need a little refining. And if any of you campers hear this and if you want to hear the joke, you can just get my information, hit us up on the Cousin Camp podcast. I'll give you the contact information and we'll just go from there. Baseball season's right around the corner. Are you excited for the Yankees?
very much so. I think it's a real make or break year. If they don't do it this year, they gotta start all over again. Just get a new core.
Yeah, hopefully Stanton can produce and
Judge too.
yeah, Aaron Judge. Yeah, definitely. Hopefully everyone can stay healthy. Yeah.
Not gonna put unnecessary pressure on the guy. He's got enough as it is, but I think he knows it that they need to really produce this year.
That's good. Yeah, and same thing for the Phillies. Hopefully they can get some bullpen relief, and we'll see how they do. Maybe they're a playoff team. It's everything's up in the air, but they have new management, which is good. They have a new front office. Dave Dombrowski. He's made some solid moves since he came in.
Still have Girardi?
Yep. Yeah, he's still the manager. I'm happy about that. I have faith in him. We'll see what he does. The jury. A lot of people think the jury's still out, but I'm trying to stay as optimistic as possible. Let's see. But yeah, it was a heck of a season, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks for watching us on YouTube and all the streams and follows. I'll be posting more information about the merchandise. I'll try to get in touch with Trevor, our merch guy, to see when the clothing will be coming in. Colin, you'll be getting your clothes, and we'll get all that situated. But it was a real treat. Definitely hit us up for any topics in the future. Subscribe, listen. We are on Spotify and YouTube. And we really, it was an honor and a privilege. Thanks so much. Catch you later. See you, Kyle.
All right. Take care, guys. We'll see you soon.
All right. Bye.